I'm Davis from AMP said this movie, Thunderbolts. He said top 3 Marvel movie of all
Top
time.
5.
Game Souls, you had that in the top 5?
Probably 15 to 20, like around there.
It's not even worth mentioning at that point.
Y'all trying to
hate. That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Look at Buddy in the back. That Bucky. Look at it. Look at how hard he going in the back.
I gotta get off of Rivals.
Look at how hard he's going. Look at him even right now. Come on, man.
Yo, you look like you're doing a Mr. Beast thumbnail.
I actually put 100 men against.
I'm not gonna lie, Bucky's character lost aura after seeing this. This is
Really?
I'm just confused on how this spoils the movie.
Bro, obviously it's a part of the movie, which again, it is what it is.
Yeah, it is a part of the movie.
I think, and I know Bezos, you've seen it or whatever. I think that they recognize that this didn't go the way that they wanted it to go, and definitely delivered this earlier than just the Monday after. I think them doing this the Monday after is a real reach.
I don't think you pull that marketing scheme just like overnight. I ain't gonna lie. Like you have to pre-plan that.
No. What I'm saying is, I think that this might have been later. I'm saying I think that this might have been the rollout eventually. I just don't know about the Monday after the opening weekend. They go around and start unveiling and putting up new flyers that change the name from Thunderbolts to New Avengers. I think I don't even want to say it's like a thumbnail change, but think about if you was an artist, this might be an equivalent. You an artist, you've been promoting this album for the past year as this title. I'm telling you, it's got this is the new iteration, this, that, and the third. After one weekend, you change the title of the album. After people have been conditioned to search for this album.
I'll add on to that. That's the equivalent of you having an album that did well before
Fact.
and you turn this into the sequel of that album.
Only after you've already promoted this random album title or whatever the case may be. Oh, this isn't doing well enough.
But it is doing well though.
The Chronic Part 2. Apparently it's not doing well.
It's doing well, but it's not.
I'm seeing
well
very mixed reviews between chatters.
I think wait, just from a numbers perspective, from what I've seen, it's been doing well. So this whole idea of this is like a YouTube 10 out of 10 that they just changed the thumbnel of that.
We've been
I'm
seeing different things. I've been
so
seeing
it's not doing normal MCU well. We're talking about because they've been chasing the end game for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
So with that, that's what is happening. They want to make sure they keep their numbers up. Things of that nature.
Streamer Sage inbound chat. Put a 1 in the chat if it's doing well. Put a 2 if it's not. Thank you. Carry on.
It's doing great for what it is.
I'm about to say, yeah, it might not be doing well in terms of the typical Marvel standard, but it's doing well compared to the shit that's been coming out the last couple of years, or what the expectation at least was. Again, I don't know, man. Maybe I just have a disassociation problem. You niggas didn't know that the fucking Thunderbolts were the new Avengers? Like,
the Thunderbolts aren't the equivalent to the new Avengers.
I know they're not the equivalent to the new Avengers, but compared to what the fuck's been going on, the new superhero team, you don't think they're going? Okay. I don't know, man.
They have given the whole set of Avengers, which would be still Captain America, and we can go through the list. They wouldn't be considered the new Avengers. They would be the Thunderbolts because that's their team. Now that you are saying this is a new Avengers, it means something changed in this movie that turns them into the new Avengers now, which is the whole thing. Again, I get the marketing employed, but I'm still gonna go see. I'm gonna figure out why you call them Avengers now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think after watching the movie, and again, I'm trying not to spoil here, there's just like a general plot point as to why they would actually even do what they just did. And again, maybe they're not doing as good as what they're used to, but from what I've been seeing, again, this is not like from a performance perspective, this is not such a bomb that they're just panicking at Marvel Studios. Oh, we got to change the title of the movie now to regain. Like, now I think what actually happened is they've had a great opening weekend, and they're trying to continue that momentum going into the second week through like this marketing scheme. That's what I've been reading.
Even with that thought process, which I'm seeing double-sided things, right? Y'all are right about this being bad for Marvel standards. It's above Eternals and Shang-Chi, but below every other Marvel thing or whatever the case may be. So it is what it is. But even like what me and Rab were just saying, even if this was a marketing thing that's supposed to be well, and we're trying to, continue this into the next weekend, the Monday after it releases, you change the name, which also conflicts. As I just looked at it, Disney is still titling this as Thunderbolts. Now we've changed the name to New Avengers. I think this is like complicating it for your audience. I know it might seem like we're overly simplifying that, but especially as like creators, I think we would think that this is a bad idea.
Is it coming up as New Avengers anywhere though? Everywhere I look, it's still Thunderbolt.
Yeah, it's just again, it's just a marketing thing.
Yeah, it's just a marketing thing.
It's not that deep. It's just a marketing thing.
I've never seen this done for a movie ever, so it's an experiment. To me, it's an experimental marketing thing. I don't think it's really indicative of anything good or like. I think again, this is not something that you just pull off in a day. This was pre-planned.
This is what I'll say because I've seen tweets of people not trying to spoil shit and being like, "Oh, I understand now why they got the asterisk there." That brought me in. Just ripping it off, I can't figure out why it's that. Is like, okay, bro. I was literally gonna see this mug. Like, literally give me a couple more days. That was like, but it is what it is. It's not like they put out the whole plot of, well, maybe, I don't know. I don't actually know. Not like they put out the whole plot of the movie, possibly. So I'm gonna go see it anyway.
I'm still gonna die on it. I'll wait till the second week numbers, I guess, in order to be, vindicated in my point. Y'all want to attach this to old IP so bad, while simultaneously, at least some of the messaging that I've seen is, hey, we've moved on from this IP or whatever the case may be. We've moved on from these concepts. We've moved on from these storylines, this timeline or whatever. But it seems like y'all are still backtracking because this is not booming like y'all thought it would. It's cool. I guess it's a cool marketing thing. If it flops for the second week, I think you just shot your load way too early.
They telling you to watch the movie and it makes sense, gang. Any thoughts?
No.
I'm just echoing the chat. That's
why
what they said.
But y'all already had me when people were saying, "Oh, I understand why it's the asterisk."
Right, yeah, I kind of get. Yeah, I'm not slow. I kind of already get it. These the new Avengers. Like,
they had me when they had Red Guardian in it. I was like, I'm gonna watch it for Red Guardian. That's really it.
I've read books. I don't necessarily.
I'm not a fan of the Thunderbolts, but I was gonna see it just because I heard it was good. Then they said that got me. But
going into it, what I actually felt was like high expectations, because from what I saw from the timeline, a lot of people were saying, "Oh, this is a top 5 MCU movie of all time." I think even in the trailer, one of the quotes in the trailer is, "quote one of the greatest MCU movies of all time," which is a bold claim to put in your trailer, especially now for Marvel. I don't think it meant that. Like, I walked out of it saying, "Man, y'all tripping for saying it's a top 5 MCU movie of all time." Still a great movie, still a great watch. I would recommend y'all watching it still, especially if you're a Marvel fan. So that's really the main criticism that I had. But it was a good movie though. Definitely one of the top tier ones from since Endgame. Because I think since Endgame, there's a clear distinction between what's good and what's bad. Like, bad is what, like Ant-Man, like the Ant-Man movies, the Eternals, the Marvels. Definitely not on that tier. It's on the higher echelon of post Endgame movies.
Since you did watch it, and you got to recommend it to somebody, would you tell them go watch that or Sinners?
Oh, Sinners.
Okay.
But if you're a Marvel fan, I would not skip this one.
Okay. This is my second time watching Sinners. It's me. I haven't watched Thunderbolts. This will be my second time watching Sinners. I only got $8. What would you tell me to do?
You've already watched Sinners for a second time?
No, I've already watched Sinners for the first time. This would be my second time if I watched it again. But I got tomorrow's like $6 Tuesdays at AMC or whatever. What would you tell me to go watch? I only got $6.
I'll go Thunderbolts just off the strength of you can watch 2 good movies instead of just one.
Okay. I didn't like Bucky
You
screaming.
was trying to hate. Damn,
I
you
ain't
was
gonna
trying to
lie.
get the hate
I
off.
ain't seen chat
God.
get so angry in a minute, fool. Well, we got some Marvel fans in this motherfucker. I thought I was the nerd that talked about anime on here, chat, but y'all niggas got pissed off.
Bunch of Davises in the chat, boy. Let me tell you, a bunch of Eternals was my top 3. All right, buddy.
Who said that?
Wait, what?
Davis said, I'm Davis from AMP said that Eternals, or not Eternals, I'm sorry. This movie, Thunderbolts, was a top 3. He said top 3 Marvel movie.
Top 5.
There's a few people that said that. There's a few people that said that.
So you had that in the top 5?
Nah.
10?
Probably 15 to 20, like around there. But
damn,
it's not even worth mentioning at that point.
Yeah, what
about an MCU movie?
Hold on. Top 15, 20. Nigga, who naming 20 MCU films?
Not off the dome, but if I look up Marvel movies, I can name 15. It's like,
even if I think that's the point though. Even if because he probably can't name them just off the dome, but the fact he thinks he's in this half of it, mind you, there might be only like 25 Marvel. That's the back half. I'm seeing Sinners twice. That's what it sounds like.
Oh, Chattertrons is saying it's definitely top 10. Hold on.
I mean, I don't gotta listen for
I've
me.
seen
Top
some
10.
top 10s. I've seen some top 5s. I've seen all types of shit. I'm gonna grade it when I see it. But
you know what? Infinity War. You taking that, right?
Infinity War, yes.
Is there any Guardians that is worse than it? Whether it's 1, 2, 3,
Worse?
I think the third is definitely better. I can't recollect 1 and 2.
All the Guardians are better than it. I ain't gonna lie.
Probably. If I had to put money on it, probably.
All the even the one with his dad. Yes.
I didn't
Civil War.
Civil War. I got Civil War over it.
Okay.
The Thor movies?
Hell no.
No,
it's better than all the Thor movies.
All Thor movies.
Yeah. I don't like Ragnarok, so that's a bias.
Yeah, the first two though.
The first 2
Thors.
The Thor movies are not better than Thunderbolts. None of them.
Okay. Wait, Captain America, because that's the real question.
The first Avenger. Winter Soldier is probably better.
Probably.
I haven't.
Winter Soldier's high end for me. I love Winter Soldier.
Yeah, it's definitely better. The first Avenger, I don't know. I haven't watched it in a minute.
Okay.
Iron Man movies.
Oh yeah, Iron Man.
It's probably better than one of them.
Spider-Man? Sorry to keep going, but does it sweep Spider-Man?
Sweep. Not sweep, no.
Okay.
It's a good movie though. I don't.
No, I see. Yeah, I'm seeing if it's consistent with where you said you'd probably have a 15, 20. It is based on what you're saying.
I'm taking my $6 and I'm watching Sinners twice.
Is it better than Morbius? Let me stop.
Madam,
that's crazy. That's crazy.